I hope you're ready. We're going to Alaska. What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Guess what, it's actually free. I know, right? Are we still rolling? Oh, well, that was your cue to hit the subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a short excursion I did in Skagway, Alaska, dog sledding on the glacier. I'll try to go into as much detail as I can so you can get the real idea of what it's really like. I've been very lucky enough to travel all around the world, specifically Alaska, and part of my job I got to experience some really awesome tours. So I'm going to be taking you through these tours so you can get a behind the scenes look into how they really are. And this will be the first of many, so welcome to Alaska Travels, episode 1. So firstly, when you arrive at the base, you watch a safety video and they'll just give you a safety briefing on what to expect, what to do, what not to do, that sort of thing. Then they'll give you your snow boots that actually go over your regular shoes, as well as a life jacket that'll clip around your waist. I know this seems a little bit scary, but obviously they have to go through these kind of safety procedures. Then they actually have to take your weight, as you don't get to decide where you sit in the helicopter, so they use the weight of everyone in that helicopter so they can balance it out safely. But don't worry, I know most people are sensitive about their weights. They will do this discreetly and it won't be in front of everyone. Then they'll take you outside where the choppers are parked. You can hang out there for a little bit, take some pictures, videos, whatever you like, just while they get their helicopters ready for takeoff. I believe we were the first tour that day, but usually the helicopters are coming and going throughout the day. Then once the chopper is ready, we'll head on over and you walk through like this painted line in the order that they put you in, as this depends where you're going to sit in the helicopter, whether it's a window or middle seat or next to the pilot. Then once everyone's in, seatbelts on, the pilot will introduce himself, make sure that we can all hear him and we can talk, and then we're ready for takeoff. So during the flight, the pilot will talk about the different mountains, rivers, all that sort of thing. Give you a little bit of an insight into the history of the city, or town, we should say town. Skagway is very small, it's more like a town. Once you get closer to the base, the pilot will ask if you have any questions. However, you are free to ask questions throughout the flight. And then coming into land, the total flight time was about 15 to 20 minutes. Once you land, you're greeted by all the people that live and work there, and they'll take you on a tour through the base, show you their living quarters, their little kitchen area, and just go through their living situation, which is very interesting. And just a tip for you guys, if you're ever thinking of going, just bear in mind that they can't operate throughout the summer, so they do actually move their base quite often for safety reasons. So there's very limited time throughout the summer in Alaska that you can actually go dog sledding. Then finally we'll head over to where all the dogs are. At first glance, you're probably going to be like, whoa, this is pretty cool because the dogs are barking, they're going crazy. But actually what they tell us is, and what you actually really can see, is that the dogs are just very excited to see you because it could be their turn to take you out on the snow. Next we'll meet the musher and he'll introduce you to all his dogs, go through from the lead dog all the way to the back, explaining their personality, their history, and telling their name. Sometimes I do see some of the dogs and it's like, they look pretty sad, but then I realize they just chill because a lot of them are hyperactive. So when it comes to the sled, they have the musher on the first one with 2 seats in front of him. Then they have one tied to the back where someone can stand and someone sitting in front of them. They will rotate this throughout the tour so you get a chance to actually stand and get the real experience, as well as sit down and take some cool photos and videos. Just bear in mind though, the dogs do poop a lot. So throughout the ride you will get these whiffs and it's, yeah, Once they finish setting up, then we're ready to go. So once we're sledding, you start to realize it's not really like in the movies. You're going pretty slow. Don't get me wrong, it's really awesome. It's definitely not for that adrenaline junkie. However, the path is very bumpy, as you can see in that shaky footage you just saw. But also the advantage is going slow. When you're standing at the back, it is a perfect opportunity to hold one hand on the sled and the other hand taking a nice selfie or a video. They also make stops along the way, so you can get some beautiful shots with the dogs and the mountains in the background, and of course to give the dogs a little rest. Not that they need it, because they really are troopers. So once that ride is over, they do usually have puppies on site, and that's when they'll take you to meet them and you can play with the puppies, which is always fun. The time I was there, the puppy was very old, but still very cute. That's pretty much the end of the tour as you get back in the chopper and head on back to the town. But at the end of the day, I would definitely recommend that tour. It was an unforgettable experience and probably once in a lifetime as well. If you're looking for something fast-paced and all action and go, then it's definitely not for you. But I feel like I got some great memories to take with me from that tour. And no, this is not like me selling a tour. Feels like I'm on board talking to a guest. I'm just saying, it was a lot of fun, okay? Next. But if you do really want to get a better understanding of actual dog sledding, ride in some helicopters and play with puppies, then this is for you. Again, it sounded like I was trying to sell you something, right? Right? Just go on the tour. But anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of this Alaska travel series. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell notification so you don't have any sleepless nights. Thank you always for the support, and I'll check you in the next one. Why am I so... Ugh. I think I messed up my hair. Ugh, this mic is annoying. Hot. Once you land, you greet by all the people that just live in... Nah. What is wrong with me today?